Most people think a high IQ means a brain that works harder, but neuroscience proves the exact opposite. According to the neural efficiency hypothesis, the smarter you are, the less energy your brain actually consumes to solve complex problems. Your brain isn't a loud, struggling engine. It's a silent, high-speed processor. Today, we're stripping away the myths. I'm going to reveal the clinical signs, backed by fMRI, data and neurobiology, that prove your weird habits are actually markers of a 130-plus IQ. And pay close attention to the trait regarding procrastination, because it's the one thing that almost every troublemaker in history shares. First, let's talk about that internal dialogue. Do you talk to yourself? To others, it looks strange, but to a neuroscientist, it's known as Vygotsky's private speech. A study from the University of Wisconsin showed that verbalizing your thoughts isn't a sign of madness. It's a high-level cognitive tool. It improves visual search tasks and accelerates memory consolidation. When you speak your thoughts, you are literally bypassing the noise in your prefrontal cortex to streamline your decision-making. This leads directly into the trap of chronic overthinking. If you replay conversations or imagine 50 different outcomes for a single event, you aren't just anxious. You are engaging in metacognition, the act of thinking about thinking. Research suggests that people with higher IQs have more gray matter volume in the anterior prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for self-monitoring. You aren't overthinking. You're running high-fidelity simulations of reality. But why do you get bored so easily? This is the dopamine hunger. Highly intelligent brains have a highly sensitive reward system that requires complex inputs to trigger a dopamine release. If you find normal routines suffocating, it's because your brain has already solved the pattern and is demanding a higher computational load. This is often accompanied by the Dunning-Kruger paradox. The less someone knows, the more confident they are. Conversely, high IQ individuals tend to underestimate their abilities because their brains are advanced enough to see the vastness of what they don't know. Self-doubt isn't a lack of intelligence. It is the ultimate proof of it. You might also find yourself staying up late. Research from the London School of Economics found a direct correlation between high IQ and eveningness. Evolutionarily, humans were wired to be active during the day. Choosing to stay up late to pursue creative or intellectual tasks is a sign of evolutionary novelty. You are literally overriding your primitive biological clock to prioritize the quiet hours where your brain's default mode network can roam free. During these hours, you might notice you're easily annoyed by small noises, ticking clocks, or loud breathing. This is a breakdown in sensory gating. While most brains filter out irrelevant data, a high IQ brain takes in everything. You are biologically incapable of ignoring information because you are processing more of reality than the average person. Now, let's look at the most misunderstood trait, strategic procrastination. Your brain isn't lazy, it's engaging in incubation. Moderate procrastinators are often more creative because they allow a problem to sit in their subconscious while gathering more data. You don't work well under pressure. You work well when the active delay period is over and your brain finally sees the shortcut. This is coupled with hyperempathy and random detail recall. Smart people feel deeper because their neural pathways for social cognition are more complex, and their working memory is constantly flexing, storing facts that are actually part of a larger pattern. The ultimate sign of a genius isn't knowing the answer. It's the physical need to find it. If you've made it this far, your brain is likely seeking the missing piece of this puzzle. How to actually use this IQ instead of letting it burn you out. In my next video, I'm going to show you the productivity systems designed specifically for high IQ minds that you won't find in any standard self-help book. Your brain is a supercar. It's time you learned how to drive it. Hit subscribe so you don't miss the blueprint.